Howdy, folks. Val Mike here. And yes, LDG, we decided to go live 2 minutes early, even though you bounced from the back room.
It's all his fault.
It's all blame LDG. It's all his fault.
Hey, I just got YouTube notification. CNA stream 91, Nerd Chat Politics just went live.
Wow, you actually got it right on time?
Yeah, everybody turning to the Val Mike channel. He just went live.
Oh, because I'm talking, babe, you might want to shut the door.
Shut the
Sorry,
door,
everyone else
baby.
is still asleep. There was a little bit of a party here last night because Mrs. Vile's niece turned 6 last night, or yesterday.
When is there not a party?
There's always a party here.
Yeah, when is there not a party?
So I'm eating leftover birthday cake for breakfast because of Breakfast of Champions.
Oh, fun. And by the way, yes, I did vote in the poll, and thanks to me, Tom Hanks is winning. It was tied. I'm like, no, Tom Hanks. And hello. America's icon. Come on.
Now let's see. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to check it for myself because it was funny. Because NB was like, it's it's tied up. Oh,
What is it?
Like, it was that each one had one vote, and I was like, it's been 15 minutes. It's going to be up for almost for 23 hours and 45 minutes more. And hello there as well. I love food. Hopefully that food includes leftover birthday cake. Because that's what I'm having.
It also includes Gawk.
Includes what?
Gawk.
Oh, gah.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't clear my throat at the time.
Come on. It's gah. Not. It's not just a sound. It's a gah.
It's Gawk. I know. If you speak Spanish, you speak Klingon because you're off in the back of your throat.
So how's your weekend going so far?
SSDD.
What?
Same shit, different day. SSDD. You're not a Stephen King fan? You never saw Dreamcatcher?
No, I'm not a Stephen King fan, at least not his writing.
Oh. It was even in the movie Dreamcatcher.
I've never seen the movie Dreamcatcher.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, fun fact, if you ever run into Stephen King and they ask you, how is your day going? Always respond with SSDD. Why? You get them to laugh.
yeah, I wouldn't care to meet Stephen King because I'm just not a fan of his writing.
I would, Stephen King.
I'm more of a fan of his directing than his writing.
Why? Because the guy takes 17 pages to describe a leaf falling off a tree?
No, that's George Steinbeck. King, I lost respect for King when during an interview back during his coke years. Granted, he was like still on cocaine at the time, but he was on a bender and basically wrote the novel Cujo in like 24 to 36 hours, and he was so drugged up that he does not remember writing it.
That's what makes it so great.
So basically, and during an interview, he was like talking about other writers, and he was like, "Well, I'm such a great writer that I can literally write a New York Times best-selling novel in my sleep, when other people can, take years to do that type of stuff." And I'm just like, you know what, dude? You're full of yourself. Fuck you.
This is when he was so egotistical. After that accident, he mellowed down a lot.
I know, but I still just, once you kind of lose respect for someone, it's kind of hard to get it back. Although I will say that some of his tweets I have enjoyed.
Yeah. I love it when, was it last year? I think it was last year. People ask me, like, hey, why don't you just tweet a horror story? Tweet a horror story. Tweet a horror story, right? So like on Twitter, like 140 characters at a time. What do you do in response? He's like, okay, I'll tell you a bedtime story. My eye was itching. I looked in the mirror. There's a spider. Good night. All right, that's a fucking story for Stephen King on Twitter. Yes.
It's funny you should say that. When I set up my laptop, it was a lot darker in the room at that point. The only light I had was a little blue light on my camera. And as I'm setting stuff up, a spider starts dropping down across my screen. It's a small one, only like that big, tiny. Yeah. I didn't even bother killing it. I just put it in my hand, dropped it outside.
Hey, Bill.
How you doing, Bill? But yeah, it was just, I could just imagine that certain people that would freak the hell out of if they just saw a spider dropping down on their computer screen.
Somebody call John Goodman. Wait, he got killed. Never mind. He wasn't that good with his Terminator.
What are you talking about? He survived.
Oh, that's right. He did. Sorry.
He was the freaking hero.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen a Arachnophobia, man.
He's bad. You know it.
He's not Michael Jackson.
It's the line from the movie when he steps on the spider after spraying it with the pesticide that refuses to kill it.
Who's bad?
He steps on it and goes, I'm bad. You know
it. It's been a while since I've seen Arachnophobia.
I used to love watching that movie on the big TV out in our living room when I was growing up because my little brother has arachnophobia.
Oh, fun.
In fact, my daughter loves this story, and my brother denies it ever happened, that's how bad it was. When we went, my dad took me and my brother to the swap meet one weekend, and I found a rubber spider toy about this big. You know, well, like the body was about this big, but the legs.
Oh, like a wolf spider. I mean, bird spider. One of those bird spiders.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And how you doing, Yvette?
Hey, Yvette.
But the underneath, if you looked underneath it, the main section and the abdomen section were basically empty. It was just hollow rubber.
The abdomen and the thorax.
Yeah.
Maybe the body parts. Come on.
So what I did is I found a little frog toy that was about so big that had a hose that came out its butt. And if you squeeze the little air bubble or ball at the end of the hose,
it jumps
the legs to cause the little frog to jump. But it just so happened that little frog fit in the thorax of this spider perfectly. So what I did was, when my brother was asleep, I put the entire spider with the frog inside on his stomach. And then I got some surgical tubing, essentially, and I made the hose much, much longer. And I snuck it through his door, and I was outside, and I just started gently squeezing the bulb, just so that the spider would just go like this a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Not move or anything. But it caused him to start to wake up. So he starts to wake up, he's still groggy, and he suddenly sees this giant spider on his stomach, and his eyes get real wide. So I smashed that bulb as hard as I could, and it jumped straight onto his face, and he starts screaming his head off, and I ran the fuck away.
You are really vile. Wow. You do live up to your name, all right.
Now, understand, this is after, about, I'd say 6 to 8 months before that, my brother had shot me in the leg with a .22.
Oh, fun.
So you say I'm vile. This was just a little bit of revenge for being shot in the leg. And of course, to this day, he says that the being shot in the leg doesn't count because it was technically a ricochet. And I'm like, if I'm pulling shards of bullet out of my leg, it counts as being shot.
Yes, and Ricochet is getting shot. Oh, by the way, people, weirdos in the chat, look at the pinned chat. There's a StreamYard link to come up here.
If you want to.
If you want to. I mean, I even be Jordan up here.
I'm just wondering where LDG went, because before I went live, he was complaining that I wasn't live, and he was actually in the chat or up here on the panel, but he disappeared right before I went live. And how you doing, Richie?
He's a Floridian. Go figure. Florida, America's wang.
Yeah. Question for you: did you play the Uncharted series at all?
No.
Because one of the reasons I put it in the title for this thing is me and Mrs. Vile went to go see the new Uncharted movie last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I think that was I'm still waking up, dude. Sorry. I got woken up with 3 Amber Alerts 10 minutes apart this morning. I'm like, the same thing over and over again. Okay, we get it. There's 1 Amber Alert. The kid got kidnapped. You don't have to do the same thing over and over again on the same emergency signal. Come on, please.
I didn't get the Amber Alerts, but that's because I'm in Mexico.
Yeah, it's for Bay Area. 5:15 this morning. I'm like, okay. 5:20. Okay, 5:25. I'm awake. It's the same emergency alert system. Come on.
I've actually got Amber Alerts from the Bay Area before, despite living in San Diego. I think it's just a statewide thing.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Kid got kidnapped in San Francisco. Let's notify everybody in San Diego. How fast are they going to drive?
Well, it doesn't. I think they're just trying to do what they can.
I know. I know, but it should not. If a kid gets kidnapped, Amber gets alerted. It should be the area only, not like I just said. Kid gets kidnapped in San Francisco. Let's notify San Diego. How long ago did the kid get kidnapped? 10 minutes ago. Let's still notify San Diego. They drive really, really fast. Yeah, it's like, how does San Diego people are going to help find a missing kid and a missing car that's in the Bay Area, 8-hour drive away?
One, it doesn't mean that just because someone lives in San Diego means they're in San Diego right at that moment. They could be further north. 2, San Diego is one of the few areas to try to get into Mexico, and it could be useful to have us, at least here, know what car to look for in case they're trying to get across the border.
True.
And yes, Darren, I'm in Mexico because Mrs. Vile lives here, and I'm visiting Mrs. Vile this weekend. And yes, I haven't actually moved here yet. My home address is still Mission Valley, which is San Diego.
He's still a Californian.
Even though it's much cheaper to stay here.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time I was in Mexico, I was surprised. $15 for a hotel room night? This is a pretty nice hotel room. Hell yeah. I was actually surprised. I'm like, in America, I would pay $45 to $60 a night for a room like this. I had a nice bed, closet, huge bathroom. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, it has gone up. It's now approximately $30 for a hotel room.
That's still pretty good. That's still pretty good, man.
Say that.
But, yeah. So, have you seen the new Uncharted movie or no?
Not yet.
The chat seen it as well.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Uncharted, the Drake. Yeah, I beat 1, 2, and 3. I have not played 4 yet. I have not seen a very good copy of it yet. All I found online was shitty copies, and I don't feel like going to the actual movie theater to see it.
Well,
I'm going to see the Batman tomorrow or in 2 days.
What's funny is, unfortunately, since both of us basically got our degrees in various forms of chemistry, we know how certain things should behave over time. And let's just say that some of the stuff in that movie is just for the rule of cool. If you were to try to think about it too hard scientifically, it will hurt your brain.
Yeah, that's one of the arguments I heard. That's why I don't want to see it in the theater. I'm like, I don't want to waste my money.
It's like, it looks amazing, but it would never happen in real life.
I made that mistake by paying to see Gravity. Okay, I'm not doing that ever again.
Hey, Gravity tried to be realistic in most things, but the whole inciting thing was really wrong.
Oh my gosh. The record, I believe, for a single astronaut moving a spacesuit on their own is about 6-7 minutes. Not 30 seconds. And you're not wearing underwear, you're wearing diapers.
Unless it's an emergency, then you just go in whatever you can go in.
If a hatch opens outside, you're going to get sucked out. You're not going to get... You're going to get sucked out. Come on.
All right. I love food. I got to ask, I love food. Is that regarding the games or the movie? Just wondering.
I like the games.
Like Eli, I have only played the first 3 games. I never played the other ones. But I always thought they were... Other than the quick time event stuff, I enjoyed them. They had a decent storyline. Relatively good puzzles. But it's like most games like that. Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones, it's the same thing.
I mean, how could Wahlberg play Sully? Sully's an old man.
Richie, it is a bunch of CGI. I wouldn't say it's gone wrong, but as I said, you turn off your brain for a little bit, and it's really fun to watch. I have to admit that, especially the climax.
Okay, but what CGI was worse, Uncharted or Super Mario Brothers?
Super Mario Brothers didn't use CGI.
Well, they used some.
No, it didn't.
Cooper changing? Yeah, they used some CGI, especially when Hoffman changed the Koopa, when he got the little eyes and the little scales. Yeah, that was CGI. That was computers.
I don't know if that counts. Because there's a whole different thing about digital sets versus a single effect.
Okay.
So, and of course, we're talking about a movie that came out 30 years earlier than Uncharted. But yeah, if you turn off your brain, Uncharted is a lot of fun. It does not follow things in the historical sense. It doesn't follow things in real world physics. But who cares? I don't think it's meant to try to win an Academy Award or
used in a class. As
yeah, it's not going to be used in a history class. Let's put it that way.
Oh, good. I don't have to watch and study up on it. Phew.
Enjoyable.
So what did happen to Mr. Prometheus himself?
Why? Why do you say that?
I don't know. He still hasn't shown up. Not even in the chats.
I'm guessing he got a phone call or something.
Yeah, probably. But it's Sunday. Who's going to call him?
Somebody who's really into Project Prometheus.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! That's SNL. That's SNL aired. Damn.
I don't know. I was kind of worried that Antonio Banderas was just going to be the villain for the whole thing because I didn't think he could carry it as the villain because his motivations didn't seem good enough. So I kind of liked the female villain. I mean, she didn't do much, but she didn't have to. She's a villain.
Oh, I saw the first episode of Super Pumped.
What is that? Super what?
Super Pumped. It's a new show with Joseph Gordon-Levitt about the formation of Uber.
Oh. I've never heard about it. Probably wouldn't care.
Well, I was watching it and I realized, okay, I got paid about $110 just to be fuzzy in the background. Okay, cool, not bad. You can barely see me across the street in the background.
Nice.
I'm waiting for the bar scene because I get to peek my head around the pole. I saw it in the behind the scenes making of the show. I even posted on Twitter. I'm like, I'm in the trailer. Woo! You see my head poking out.
You're gonna have to show that on your channel. Like, show a brief clip of the trailer and just be like, "That's me."
Hang on a second. I gotta reload this. Okay.
And
I'll be right back.
what's funny is
Right back, people.
the what was it? Alias. Part of that was being filmed in San Diego, and I can't remember what episode it was, but there's a scene where two people are talking on a street, and if you look way into the background, sitting at a table, you'll see this ugly mug, very blurry, talking to some other ugly mug. And he's saying he got paid $110. I think I got paid $50 for 2 days, or $50 each day, and a bus pass. That was my entire payment for being an extra on Alias. I was also an extra on something else, but I can't remember what it was. It was something small. Someone else needs to come up here so I'm not all by myself. Because even though Mrs. Vile's in the chat right now, she's over there being all quiet. All right, Elihu's back.
Physically or mentally?
I don't know. Uh-oh, okay. So let's see. Oh, that's you?
Yep, I got to keep my head around the pole.
Let's see, can I... You're still mostly blocked by the pole. I can barely see anything.
I know, but my head gets to be peeked out. That's just a screenshot. You see me peek my head around the pole.
Well, congratulations on your debut. Let's go ahead and we have Yvette. How you doing?
Hello. I've taken a coffee break, so I can't stay too long. But I heard you say, "Come up," which usually means me. Hey, Mrs. Vile. Hope you're well.
Also, for everyone in the chat and watching, Mrs. Vile's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday for
She
tomorrow.
told me she's turning 25.
Oh, just like me this year. Yeah.
Wait, Yvette, you're 26. Stop doing that, okay?
I'm sorry. 26. Sorry.
Jeez, women.
So,
I was listening. You were saying about like hotel prices, right?
mm-hmm.
So you all know I live in Blackpool, which is one of the biggest tourist destinations in the UK. With over 2,000 hotels and bed and breakfasts. We don't have motels here. Now the bed and breakfasts range from still now £10 a night. That's bed and breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
You can do bed only for about £8. Now these are the lowest of the low. Okay, but if you only wanted somewhere to sleep, would literally just sleep, perfect for you. Loads of those sort of hotels get booked up very quickly. A good B&B here is about £25 a night, and I'm talking the breakfast being full English. Well, it starts with cereal or grapefruit, then you move on to a complete full English, and I mean humongous everything.
I'll pass on the beans.
All right.
And then you have toast and jam or croissants after, and then you can't move.
I'll pass on the beans and the blood sausage.
But that's only the bed and breakfast. Now the hotels start at around £30 a night for a room and breakfast.
I'm being sent out
That's not
to
bad.
El Centro, California. Okay.
Ah,
It's going to be in 2 or 3 weeks. I can't remember.
mhm.
How much do you think my hotel is for BFE, California?
$85 a night.
What's
You're
BFE?
cute, Elihu. Bumfuck Egypt.
What's BFE first?
Bumfucked Egypt.
That
Bumfuck
would
Egypt.
help.
Nowhere.
Give
Middle of
me
nowhere.
the closest point I might know.
It's over 100.
It's over 100. Well, California could probably get away with about $180 to $250, I would think.
It's about 185.
Ooh!
It's not just California, because Arizona, the hotels are the same exact price right now.
Yeah.
So it's not a California thing. It's just, for some reason, these hotels are all... the cheapest my boss could find was 156, but it's at a hotel that is not under our corporate umbrella thing.
Mm.
So we couldn't book that one, so she had to go to the 185.
Yeah.
Well, we do have at least 3 5-star hotels here, very old buildings. No, 4. There's
Yeah.
the Savoy. Believe it or
These
not,
are-
we got the Savoy.
You bet. These are 2-star hotels.
Oh my god.
A
Do you
5-star
know even
hotel.
the bed and breakfasts have to have a 5-star cleanliness rating, if nothing else? But yeah, okay, so the most expensive room is at the Imperial. That would be the penthouse, and that comes in at 25 grand a night. I think it may have gone up. I haven't looked, but an average suite in the Savoy for the night is 2,000. They're nice, so you get a sofa lounge area with your bed. The Big Blue, which is right next to the park own it. It's like Disney. They got their own, hotel. It's really cool though, because if you bring kids, right, you get what's called a family room, and you got an adult room, double bed, big screen TV with a door, right, that leads to the kids' room, which is bunk beds or 2 twins. We each come with the latest PlayStation or Nintendo and a big screen for them to amuse themselves stupid on. But you can shut the doors so you can't hear them. And of course, the bathroom as well. They all come with bathrooms. It's a wicked place. And included in the price of the hotel is the park for 2 days if you're staying 2 days.
Oh, nice.
So
I'll be right back.
It's like a mega package. It's actually... excuse me a moment.
Okay, speaking of cell phones, because I realized she was going through a story.
I'll be right back.
Mrs. Vile asked me if I would plug in her phone. So I was like, okay, guys, one moment. I'm going to get up, walk over to her, and grab her phone so I can plug it in. And he's already back.
Yes, I had to switch from Chrome to Firefox to share the image. So back to Firefox.
So as I'm about to get up to give her phone, she throws it at me.
Apologies for that. So rude.
Did you catch?
Oh, it fell and I had to get it off the floor. I was like, damn.
Well, guys, I just checked, and get this. The average price for one person in San Francisco is $106. 2 people sharing a typical double occupancy hotel room is $212.
See, that's not bad for San Francisco.
Yeah, and I actually looked at the map, and depending on where you're staying, it depends on how much you're paying. Closer to the tourist attraction, you're paying $120 to $200. Away from the tourist attraction, you're paying $85 to $150.
But
Well, I was going to look up the price, but it's being, you got to do this, you got to do that, and I can't be asked. I haven't got time. But yeah, if you want to come to Blackpool, it's really cheap here to stay, believe it or not. Oh, there he is.
The town my father's side of the family is from, Kuntz, Texas, when I was growing up, had 2 hotels in the entire town. Hold on.
It's Mrs. Vile.
Hey, baby.
What's up?
One was a 1-star motel. The other one was a 3-star hotel.
I didn't even know there were 1-star. I didn't even know there were 2 stars. I've never seen a 2-star or a 1-star. What do you get for a 1-star? Like a cot
You get
and a bucket to
The
piss
one
in?
star at the
A bed
time.
and a sink.
The 1-star hotel was basically where you went to have sex with whoever you were paying for the sex for or trying to hide from your wife, and everybody knew that. So the cops never went there.
Okay.
It cost at the time,
Ew.
and this is 30 plus years ago, was $7 an hour.
Oh, we don't have them here, but I've seen it in a lot of television shows, especially Supernatural. Dean references it.
They had on their sign, which I even had to ask my dad about because I didn't understand because I was like 5 or 6 years old. Why does it say $7 an hour, 15 for the night? And then I don't think that the 1 3-star hotel, which by 3-star we are stretching that star as wide as you possibly could.
Can you imagine the cleaning bill for those rooms?
Maybe $50 a night, maybe 56, something like that. I can't remember exactly.
You would have to clean everything every single time. That would be nasty. Oh my god.
Yeah, but
they did
imagine people actually bother to clean them properly, though.
Oh god.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, LD. You really think a town that has a total of maybe 700 people is really cleaning that hotel all that often?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I've ever stayed anywhere less than a 4-star. To be honest with you, ever.
Oh, I
ever.
have.
Yeah, I've never stayed at an actual 1-star, but I've stayed at 2 stars. That's the lowest stars I've ever stayed at.
I've never seen a 1 or 2-star hotel anywhere in Britain. Anywhere. There must be some.
Almost anytime my company sends me out of state or out of the San Diego area, they've never gotten me anything above a 2-star. It's always been just a 2-star.
Nice company, dude. Work somewhere else.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I might be switching departments, and I'll be traveling a lot more, but also getting paid a lot more.
Yeah. Okay, UK, England, 2-star hotel, ? Let's see what I've got. Workington. That makes sense.
At least it doesn't have any 1-star or 2-star hotels in San Francisco.
Wow. These are just close to me. And they're all 25 quid. Carlisle is 30 quid for a 2-star. There are no 1-stars so far. Best 2-star hotels in London. Here we go. Let's have a look.
Okay, let's see.
In London.
1-star hotel. Here they are, $52 a night.
Well, £25 is probably about $40, if that helps. Oh, no, I'm not answering a whole plethora of shit just to get... Right. Okay.
Hey.
Hey, darling. How's everything going at Todd's?
Todd's good. Everything's good.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm only just stopping in. I mean, I'm 3/4 of the way through a budget, which I'd forgotten I had to do because I got a meeting tomorrow. So I kind of left it to the last minute. But to be fair, I was rushed into hospital on Monday. I haven't been well.
What happened?
I was at the doctor's, as I always am on a Monday, having blood. The vampires take the blood. Then they give me those horrible... Well, I was supposed to be off the medication this week, or was it I can't even remember. Anyway, they took my blood pressure, and as they were taking it, it was dropping and dropping and dropping, and then all of a sudden someone went, call an ambulance, and I crashed. My blood pressure actually crashed, and I woke up in the ambulance. I was shitting myself because personally I've never been in an ambulance as a patient. I have been in for someone else, but never myself. Absolutely scary as hell. And he was doing a ton, that's 100 miles an hour, a ton to the hospital and literally going through every red light and everything. And I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, just stay quiet. You'll be all right. Straight into A&E, which is ER, and then prodded, tested, and they brought my level back up. Then, of course, being a doctor, worst patients ever. I whinged and moaned till they let me out.
Wow.
With 2 extra tablets to add to the pile I'm now taking for my immune deficiency. You know, just this is nothing to do with the immune deficiency. This was just, hey, blood pressure crashed today. Anyway, yeah, so I'm on those tablets. So I'm pretty good at this time of the day. But I'm also now on horse pills, and I mean, they look like some fucking suppositories, these things. I even checked just in case.
I was going to
I'm
ask.
supposed to swallow them or stuff them up my bum.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah.
Did you
But
at least read?
No, I have to
instructions?
swallow them, and because they've discovered I've got a nasty chest infection. I've had it a while. I just, hoped it was going to go away, but so yeah, 3 of those a day now, which is massive amounts of antibiotic, which of course doesn't help the immune disorder I have at the moment. So it's a 8-day quick course, very intense. But what are they doing to me, honey? I take one of those tablets, and within minutes, what am I doing, honey? What do I do?
Sleep.
Yeah, literally to the point that he's yelling at me, and there's nothing. It's like I'm dead, literally.
Yeah,
These tablets. Oh my god!
Sounds worse than Seroquel.
It works better than any sleeping tablet I've ever taken. I can tell you that.
All right, I was just going to go back to answering Richie's question.
Oh, yes. Sorry about that, guys.
Do they have continental breakfast? They call it a continental breakfast, but it's mostly prepackaged stuff, except for the waffle maker. Usually they have a waffle maker. Usually they got a toaster, bread, so you can do that. Various cereals. But no, it's not really a continental breakfast all that much. The worst part is
buffet.
During the height of COVID, when everything first started getting locked down and stuff, they got rid of the breakfasts and they just had little paper bag sandwich, or not sandwich, but like lunch bags.
Oh my
And
goodness.
inside was an apple or banana, a bottle of water, and a prepackaged muffin. That was it. And that was your continental breakfast.
Muffin. I hate muffins. They are so dry and horrible.
Yeah, these
one of the things you lot bought over here that was like, well, that's nice and new. Blueberry muffin. Bite. Ew!
See, that was the worst part about it, was because these were already prepackaged. I mean, they were stapled shut and everything, so you couldn't mix and match what you wanted. So you just had a random guess of which, they didn't say on them, blueberry muffin with a banana. It was, whatever you got, you got.
Sorry, I've got to take a call. I'll be back in a sec.
Alrighty.
I just want to know which one's blueberry.
Nope. I think I got lucky once and got a chocolate muffin.
Ooh.
But usually I was more of I wanted the blueberry muffin with a banana. But I almost always got an apple.
Hey, did you hear about the new Pokemon that came out? People are comparing them.
I only saw the notification. I only saw the announcement for the trailer this morning, so no, I haven't seen anything about it other than that.
People are comparing one duck to Donald Duck, and a cat calling it Pokemon Weed Cat because it looks like a marijuana leaf around its neck, and it's green. Basically, if you go to Twitter, anybody, if you have Twitter or social media, or Google Bing, DuckDuckGo, type in Pokemon Weed Cat, and you'll see what I mean.
All right, let's see if I can bring this up then. Sure. Let's see.
I'm on Firefox, I can't share the screen, so. Yeah, I found 1 2-star hotel in San Francisco, and I'm reading some of the reviews. I'm like, are these people stoned? High? What the fuck? I know exactly where this is. This is a bad part of town, and people give it great reviews. What the hell? I don't know. Super 8 Motel 6s are considered 5 stars compared to some of these 2-star hotels.
No, actually, Holiday Inn is basically one of the 2-star hotels I get stuck in. Not a Super 8 or Motel 6, though. I think
Holiday Inn is not that bad.
Those are more of like the 1-star we were talking about.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate staying at Motel 6 because one price somewhere else, another price another part of town. I'm like, what the fuck?
All right.
Same hotel, have the same price. Don't increase your price by $7, $11 because you're near the airport.
See if I got the right one, Elihu. Is this what you were talking about?
Circle of Death? Nope. Yes, that's one. Yep, that's it. That's the weed cat.
I don't know if that's a marijuana. That doesn't really look like a marijuana leaf, but I think someone could easily modify it to make it more marijuana leafy. Yeah, 2-star is basically the economy class of hotels. I mean, that's why it's a corporate account that only does, as far as I can tell, 2 stars and with a few 3 stars, depending on where you're going. And unfortunately, outside of San Diego, mostly we only get 2 stars. So apparently that's Weed Kitty. Is there any, because I haven't seen the trailer for it yet, is there any theories on what the region is based on? You know, how like Kanto and Johto were based on Japan. So was Hoenn. Sinnoh was based on...
You want to open up Twitter again? Shit, it's on Twitter. I know that.
I don't remember, but one of them was based on France. One of them was based on the New York area.
Yeah, I forgot where. Hang on a second.
If this is supposed to really be Weed Kitty, I'm wondering if it's based on California and Colorado. Sir, are you back?
Yeah, people have all the weed cat.
Hello, I've been here.
Oh, because you haven't. You're strangely quiet. Usually, you can't stop talking.
Is that a problem? Do you want me to start talking, or should I let you guys have a little bit more fun before I start some shit up?
Wouldn't mind you at least contributing to the conversation.
All right, guys, here we go. LDG's about to start talking.
Oh shit!
What's going on? Yeah, no, I'm actually doing a couple things here. So you guys are talking. I have nothing to add to Pokemon.
I found it's based on Spain.
Spain, okay.
Interesting.
They actually
Not a fan of
also have a fairly
Pokemon.
large open drug policy when it comes to certain things. So I'm not shocked.
That's funny.
What's that? Your reflection?
No, the fact that what you just said about Spain.
Oh. Planes out of Spain are very plain.
Are you calling Spain a whole bunch of druggies?
Emotional damage.
This ain't coffee, dude. It doesn't work.
What?
This ain't Cosme. It doesn't work.
I mean Cosme.
That's for Cosme.
Oh.
Yeah. Damn, I got tobacco in the bag.
Sorry, I was listening and I just asking Mrs. Vile for some more coffee.
Yeah, I'm about to make another pause.
So let's go ahead and check the Twitter poll, see if it's changed at all, since no one's saying anything else.
Hi, sorry about that.
No worries.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Well, someone's pleased to see me anyway.
And I don't know the rest of the words, but Yvette is back for all the nerds.
What poll's this, Mike? Another one I can't see on Twit, I presume.
Yeah, basically that, yes.
It's not fair. I can't vote.
Well, it is for the next Jetnerdy, since I screwed up and can't do what I was planning on doing. I'm just doing a new poll. Nope, still only 5 votes. It's between the next Jetnerdy will be either Terminator, Hellraiser, Tom Hanks, or Battlestar Galactica. But here's what I'll do, since the vile intern is not doing her job. What I'll do is I will log into her Twitter account and I will vote on your behalf, Yvette.
Thank you. Hellraiser.
All right.
Not
So
that it's going to win. Battlestar Galactica's going to win. I would put money on it.
Tom Hanks.
Even without knowing. Tom Hanks? Really?
I voted for Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I've seen all his old stuff, but I haven't seen...
Yeah, so did I.
I haven't seen Saving Private Ryan, which is really bad of me because my sister worked on Band of Brothers.
Oh my gosh, Saving Private Ryan! Holy shit! Except for the zeppelins in the air, it was basically.
So I don't watch Band of Brothers either because it's just I don't like war films.
I know, neither do I. But if you actually watch the opening sequence, minus the zeppelins, soldiers were saying this was completely accurate. Exactly what happened to soldiers, except for the zeppelins in the air. There was no zeppelins, but still, it was really realistic.
Just to confirm you that you want Hellraiser, right?
I do, yes.
All right. There you go.
I appreciate that, Mike. Because I am not signing up to Twit for anyone. Even if a certain being came down and went, "Hello, I'm real. Please sign up to Twit." I'd be like, "Thanks for revealing yourself, but no." But I would guess Battlestar Galactica's winning. Am I right?
No, as of right now, it's a tie between Hellraiser and Tom Hanks because only 5 votes are in.
No.
You're eating, aren't you, babe?
Thanks, Yvette.
Actually, that reminds me of something.
What do you mean, thanks, Yvette?
Because of your vote, now my Tom Hanks is losing.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is losing. Thanks, Yvette.
That's right.
It's not losing. It's tied for first.
Blame Yvette. Yeah.
Hey,
I did see the one on the desert island with the ball, and although props to my God, he put himself through it. It was boring. I'm sorry. I'm sure everyone loved it, but me, not my sort of film again. But I did watch that one. Yeah. I like Big. Now, Big was one of my favorites. We're going right back now because I'm that old.
Big is definitely one of those movies that I enjoyed as a kid, but watching it as an adult, it creeps me the F out.
I haven't watched it since it came out. Let's just say that. So,
well, remember, the female character falls in love with Tom Hanks's character, who is essentially, what, a 10-year-old boy?
Yes. Oh, yes. You couldn't play it now, could you?
Yeah, that is really creepy.
Yeah. Anyway, what else have I seen with Tom Hanks? Oh, I love Forrest Gump. That was good.
Have you ever read the novel?
No.
Yvette?
No.
The original writer of Forrest Gump did not really like certain things that not what Steven Spielberg did, what the company who made it. I can't remember the actual production company. And
Rex.
No, it wasn't Rex.
So basically, one of the things they argued for was the fact that they wanted sequel rights. but he hadn't written the second book yet.
No.
They pissed him off so badly. He made the sequel novel so batshit crazy that they were like, "There's no
we
way
can't make a film out of that."
Quite literally,
Clever, very clever.
goes to space.
Oh, thank you, not Ryan Johnson. Appreciated it. You probably can't see that, LDG, can you?
Oh, and what I was
read
going to
the
say
chat.
is, if there's a tie,
No, I'm not behind the screen right now.
No, I know.
the two.
He voted for Hellraiser.
I know, but if there is a tie between two of the categories, I will just do a split board, one for each.
That's a good idea.
So,
You see, the problem with Hellraiser with me, I'm okay on the first 3 films. It's the following 5 films, which I do own and have seen once, that are so... And the term batshit crazy is perfect for those 5 films because they make no fucking sense whatsoever. But the first 3 are the ones that... And, of course, I've read the book. I've read... Clive Barker is not my top. He's in my top 5 because I've got the Books of Blood, which are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, the Books of Blood. Clive Barker's a genius writer. But I thought Hellraiser was done so well visually with what he described in the book. And Supernatural took a bit of Hellraiser when Dean gets sent to hell because he sells his soul to save his brother.
wait, which episode did he get sent to hell? The first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one, the eighth one?
At the end of season 3, they only give him a year, you see, because he's wanted by every demon out there. And Hellhound, which you can't see, shreds him in front of you. It's blood and gore everywhere. And the last scene is him hanging with chains coming out of everywhere. It looked just like Hellraiser. And you've seen that one, haven't you, Elihu?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's right,
Rex.
Hellraiser. They actually
Need
said
some water? Good boy.
they
on.
borrowed a bit from Hellraiser
Come
to
on.
make the hell scene look really good. Yeah.
No?
So there you go. I'll shut up now
Right.
about Supernatural.
Hey,
again.
LDG, what is Bee's Nest Twitter account?
What?
What's his Twitter?
What's the
username?
what?
Bee's Nest Twitter's handle.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
He's
I don't
changed
know
his
who that
name
is.
again, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's why I'm like. I can't
no,
find
he's
it
got
anywhere.
he's got a new one.
Yeah, like I can't find it anywhere.
I think it's funny that some people have to keep making new Twitters. I've had the same one for 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, me too.
One issue ever. And I've said some pretty damning things to certain people.
Obviously, they like what you say. And didn't they suspend you for a little bit? I thought they
They
suspended you
didn't
for a
suspend
bit.
me, but they gave me a warning saying, if you don't delete this specific tweet, basically because I insulted Trump on something,
All right.
if I didn't delete that specific tweet, I would be subject to a possible ban. And I was like, screw it, fine, I'll delete the damn tweet.
Dude, I insulted Scientology yesterday, and I got just so blocked by Scientology, and I'm like, yay, good news!
I know, I saw.
Yeah, Church of Scientology is regarded quite highly on most of the platforms. You can't slag the cult. Church of Scientology off without some repercussions.
To be fair, do you know the difference between a religion and a cult?
Taxes.
Taxes.
No. The number of people who are in it.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't stop me saying that, the cult. The Church of Scientology, is way out there.
On my channel,
I
you can
hope
clearly say the cult
I hope
of
the
L.
people
Ron
that
Hubbard.
paid the millions and millions to get to the top of the pyramid scheme actually get a place on the spaceship.
Did you read my tweets?
I hope they all the top of the pyramid get on the spaceship because they paid the money for their seats.
Did she read my tweet? Oh my gosh, she's not even on Twitter. She read my tweet.
I'm not on Twit, twat.
That's basically what I said. I basically, as our Scientology, duping millions of idiots and idiots, and what's the other one? Something in millions of dollars out of that. I've got the other term I use: idiots and suckers.
It's basically a pyramid scheme because not only do they pay to move up each level, they have to also bring in so many people, plus pay that amount to go up a level.
It's a pyramid scheme.
It's fascinating. It's a fascinating way of making money.
Unless you're famous, then you get to bypass a lot of that stuff, and you just have to act as a spokesman, essentially, for the cult, the church. So.
And by the way, those little hand pressures they have on the sidewalk, those do nothing. They actually, basic medical device, they regulate the heat in your hand. And as it gets hot, it starts with a little impulse. Yes, your hands will get out when they hold something. Hello.
You're
I have
telling
no idea what you're talking about.
WWIII?
Yes.
I don't think they have them here. Whatever you're talking about.
Yeah, they stop you on the sidewalk. They have you hold these two little metal things, touches cords, this box.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit. It's
Yeah,
easy
one of the
bargain
ones. One of the ones that they had was literally just essentially a voltage meter.
Yeah.
And it's like, really?
Did
all
it
you're doing
zap
is
you?
No, it registers your electricity in your hand. I'm like, yeah, if you get nervous, something, your electricity in your impulse in your body is going to raise up a little bit to counteract your adrenaline. That's happens.
Okay.
That's a bodily reaction. And they ask you a question, you get a little nervous. Yeah, it's going to spike up. Oh, you're part of this? No, it goes down. Okay with this question. Wait, this question? Okay, a little nervous about this question here. That's how they get
it's a
you.
lie detector. But can I ask a serious question here, guys? Because they don't have these here.
Sure.
Because they haven't. There are the odd cult churches. I mean, churches of Scientology. But none of these things. Now, serious question. Why? This is the question. Why would you put your hand on something in the street that measures voltage? Why? Give me a good reason.
They do not tell you it measures this voltage.
They don't tell you that. They tell you that it detects the amount of alien souls infecting your brain.
Okay. Again, why would you do that?
Because
Why would you put
people
your hand
are
on it?
dumb. Yvette,
Person is smart. People are dumb.
to paraphrase George Carlin, Yvette, to paraphrase George Carlin, imagine how stupid the average person is. Now realize that half of them are stupider than that.
I like that. Oh, God.
Oh, I miss Carla.
All right, and I'm just going to show one small little thing here, if it'll come up. There we go. Here you go, Yvette. This is just for you.
Okay. I dread to think. Destination Scientology London. I'll give them 6 months before they're a tiny little shop like the rest of them. There's way too many people in London that would, let's just say, the Church of Scientology in London will not have...
Oh, look at the quote. I had so much relief after my first auditing session. It blew my mind.
Yeah, someone make a note of her name so I can put her on the Darwin Awards.
And let's see. All are welcome. It's a free tour of the Public Information Center, which basically means drop in and check us out so we can try to give you our pitch for our totally cult.
Well aware of that. Salvation Army do tours of theirs. And I've been on one of those just for shits and giggles, basically, because they try and convert you. The Salvation Army does some great work. I'm not going to knock them for that. But if they do help you, you have to be converted at that point to, religion it is.
Real thing.
Yes,
what is Scientology? Scientology is a religion in its highest meaning. as it helps bring man to total freedom and truth. The essential tenets of Scientology are these. You are an immortal spiritual being. Your experience extends well beyond a single lifetime, and your capabilities are unlimited, even if not realized.
Maybe I should beat myself on a call. I apologize.
Furthermore, man is basically good. He is seeking to survive, and his survival depends upon himself and his fellows and his attainment of brotherhood with the universe.
My God, give me a bucket.
I will fully admit this. I have Dianetics, the book that Scientology is based on.
I hope just out of curiosity.
It's on the... Yes, it was out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even own a Bible, okay?
Dianetics came out before Scientology. Dianetics was the first idea he had.
Yes.
And then it moved on.
What happened was basically it was on television for, a free book. And at the time I was like 7 or 8 years old. I can't remember. I was really young. But I was into sci-fi books and stuff, and I had read a couple of L. Ron Hubbard novels. So when I saw a commercial online for a free L. Ron Hubbard book, all you had to do was call this number. I was like,
wow, you fell into it like everyone else then.
And even at that young age, I'm reading this, I'm like, this can't be the same guy that wrote the books. Later on, it's not
popular. No.
But I was
God,
like,
you had a brain then.
Well, you understand, even by 6 or 7 years old, I'd already been kicked out of church for asking too many questions. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to be falling for this, and I was like, "This is just bullshit."
And I'm going to tell you guys, I've actually read Dianetics as well. I was a grown-ass adult, unfortunately, when I did get it, but I got it because I'm curious of all. I've read a lot of religious texts over the years because it's more curiosity than anything else, learning how, man likes to write about certain things. And, Dianetics was less troublesome than I thought it would be because I bought it after Scientology became a big thing, and I wanted to see what his very first writings were like. Although disturbing as fuck, now, the stuff that comes out now, you should give them all to prisoners, just to torture them. Make them read all Scientology books for a year.
One of the things that really is disgusting here is one of the few drug programs that is allowed for certain, convicts to go to.
Yeah.
Is Narcotics Anonymous.
Right.
And I believe it is still actually run by Scientology.
Oh, God.
Crap.
Use it, really.
Crap. We're screwed.
He is actually a Scientologist, Mike. So he's coming.
You are? Seriously?
Yeah.
No.
Stop denying it.
Wait. First
you
off,
have to understand.
wait. Listen. One, I don't have enough money to be a Scientologist.
That's why you're a whore. You earn the money for it.
He goes, for the money.
I am nowhere near that good of a whore.
When you said that, I was literally... I couldn't tell if you were trolling or being serious on that particular thing because I'm like, he actually could be.
We actually have a Scientology church downtown here.
Mike, are you referring to being a good whore or a bad whore?
No, I am not. And
I would certainly recommend never trolling a Scientology church in person because you get people in black.
You'll call the police.
Well, no, they don't.
You'll disappear.
You will literally be followed with men in black in nice dark Sudans, follow you around for a while to see if you're actually a threat. And if you are actually a threat, then you disappear.
And then you go into that circle where the alien is that takes you up to space, and they just put you there until they...
Yeah, they bend you over and probe you to death, yeah.
Do they use lube?
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. I have figured out that is why Tom Cruise is absolutely bonkers crazy, because he spent so much money on that and thought it was a real thing, and then they told him like what the final step was, and he's like, Alien, really? I've spent millions of dollars to this church. I have defended Scientology. I have Alien. Alien.
But he's at the top of the pyramid now, so.
Oh yeah, I know. It's like he is Scientology now. He is it. He is now. What was it? Who was the original guy?
L. Ron Hubbard.
Hubbard. He is that now, and he probably thinks he's reincarnated inside of him. Probably. I mean, that guy is nuts.
Yeah, it's like when you think of Christianity, you think of Billy Graham. You think of Scientology, you think of Tom Cruise.
You want to know? That's why he does his own stunts. He's praying for death.
I don't think of Billy Graham when I think of Christianity. I think of Billy Graham when I think of conservative nutball evangelical.
No. Billy Graham was not that crazy.
Now, what about John Travolta? Because
I would have
the
to
last
John
thing I
Travolta
read,
has his own.
Oh my gosh, he's nuts.
he's a
John Travolta
Scientologist.
is. Yeah, he's not first place.
Hold on.
Yes.
No,
I have to disagree about Billy Graham because I was
out.
forced to see him live at Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego.
I've seen him live and stuff. I don't know. I think it's more of a show and stuff. I mean, everything I've read about the guy and stuff, I don't really think he's like that. I mean, no.
Crazy.
Well, Joe Osteen, that's a show.
I'll tell you what's. I tell you what's bad. I'll tell you what's bad shit crazy. I can't remember. Maybe that's the guy's name. What Eli just said. There's like 2 or 3, like the TV pastors who will go on TV and say,
"We don't have them here."
Well, but they'll come on TV and they'll say, I was flying here the other day, and some alarms were going off in the cockpit of my private jet. I sat there and I thought, oh dear God, am I coming to you? Are you bringing me to you? And then I heard a voice from heaven and says, no, I'm not bringing you here yet. But you need a new jet. You need a new jet. And the only way that I can get a new jet is for your gracious donations to come from heaven above to me, so I can get a new jet and be safe when I fly and preach to you. Literally, that's how these guys sound. And I'm sitting here going,
Chris,
who opens their wallet for these people?
$30,000 later, Joel Osteen was accomplished his goal in about 5 minutes.
Chris, to a certain extent, my family gives them money.
Oh,
because
God, really?
On my mom's side, we once had to go to a church. Or it was not even a church. This was a tent in a field.
Oh my God!
And the whole point of the tent being in the field was so they could raise money to build a new church.
Mm-hmm.
They ended up raising like $400 million for this church, which like 5 or 6 million.
Did it get built?
The church itself. 20 million went to building a new house for the pastor. And the rest of the pastor pocketed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's really frightening? I listen to you guys, and none of this goes on here.
You realize how batshit crazy America is. I know.
I just not batshit crazy. It's how
you have no idea.
How can I get out there, put a tent up, and start preaching? Because I reckon I could raise enough money to not only cover Prometheus 10 times over.
Wait. If you go out in England in a tent,
not in England.
Wait. But if you did do that in England, in a tent in a field, they just call you a druid.
Yes.
Yvette, let me tell you this: every Sunday, if I go to Trader Joe's, I have to at least cross 2 street pastors yelling, Bible thumping on the corners. Okay. You don't need a tent to do that here. You just got to go on the street, start yelling with your hands.
we're going to raise some serious money. I'm going to put a little tent up. I'll have a crystal ball.
There's a guy that walks the Las Vegas Strip that has this huge giant placard that he straps to his back. It's like up top, and it says, we're going to die. The end is near. All that stuff. And then he walks around with a megaphone and goes like, yes, and he talks about this stuff. And I'm like, dude, you're doing it wrong. You're telling people the end is near. I said, you got to say, come to me and I'll save you from the end. Because that's what brings the money. Is you tell people you can save them from death or from the end of the world. That's how you get people.
Chris, that reminds me of the San Francisco icon. His name is Frank Chu. 12 Galaxies. You guys want to Google him? Frank Chu, San Francisco 12 Galaxies.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean. He walks around all the time. Lives in Oakland. He always has a sign. Has his trench coat. Has a jacket and sunglasses. 12 Galaxies. Different messages almost every other time. He never lets anybody touch his sign. He will hit you if he touches the sign. I got a chance to take a picture with the sign one time.
Really?
I'm the only one he ever let hold the sign.
Oh my God! Quick, give him a medal.
To tell a little story, back when I used to be a file clerk for the law firm I used to work at, I used to have to go to the Hall of Justice downtown San Diego to file certain things. And almost every time
wait. Did you say you used to go to the Hall of Justice?
Records.
Yes, San Diego Hall of Justice. And no, it did not look like the Justice League.
Violet runs to the Hall of Justice just in time to find Batman and Superman. Let's tune in now.
But
I'm sorry.
There was a guy almost every time I went down there that would stand on the steps to the courthouse, and he would hold his Bible in one hand and like an empty pizza box in the other hand. Mm-hmm. And he would read passages from the Bible that seemed to be interspliced with his diary. Because it would say, it would literally say in as loud as he could, and the Lord said, rats shouldn't be taking our salads.
Salads?
Yes, salads. I don't know if he means to toss salad from the backside or a real salad, but besides the point.
Hey, at least they're leaving our pizzas alone.
If I had been there, I would have stopped, listened, found the nearest Subway, bought a Subway salad without the Subway, so I only had the salad. And because he had the pizza box, I would have gone up and said, that was fascinating. Please have some salad. And put it in his box. And I've been known to do things like that. Buskers are fine if they're playing instruments, unless they're bloody awful. And then you put like a handwritten note, please stop playing, I will pay you, But apart from that, people beg, and I am one of these people. I'll put money. I'll have a hand. If I have to walk up Queen Street, which is sort of the darker end of Blackpool, there's some great shops up there. I will just go plonk, 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 plonk all the way up. However, if someone is standing there preaching bollocks to people, I will interrupt them. Excuse me, until they stop. Because I got a loud voice. I have a loud voice. Could you prove any of this to these fine folk that are standing listening to this bollocks? And usually at that point, these people cannot recognize the fact that someone's actually challenging them, because people don't challenge them normally. You used to do it in London all the time, because you get those in London. The placard, the end is nigh. Why is the end nigh? I want to know why. It just is not good enough. I need an explanation, and I'll follow him. He'll start walking up the street. I'll be following him because I really hate that shit.
Here in the States, we will get an actual reason. It's because of all the homosexuals, all the trans people, all the Democrats, all the liberals. All those people are.
But that's not an answer. That's not the answer.
They were homosexuals 3,000 years ago. They were Democrats 3,000 years ago.
The Roman orgies were absolutely rife with everything.
That's when you look at the person and go like, my God, I wish God would just hurry up with this end of the world thing, because we've been doing this for 3,000 years.
I don't know why. I found a picture of the guy you're talking about.
I love a winning singer.
Yeah.
How you doing, Darren?
Hello.
And yeah, I found a picture of the guy you're talking about, Elihu, the Frank Chu guy.
Yeah.
But I can't share the image for some reason. For some
Oh,
reason,
okay.
Escalated
will
quickly.
not allow me to.
Yeah, I gotta switch to Chrome from Firefox to share an image. I don't feel like doing that.
What is going on with your computer, dude? 'Cause
I don't know.
nobody else has to switch back and forth to do it. Like,
It's
I can be on
magic.
Chrome. It's like I can be on Chrome and be on the stream and talk to you. But if I want to share a video or a file, I have to go to Firefox to share that. But I can't be on screen or talk to you because it fucks up. But I can share the video in the picture. Then I got to go back
Editing
to
is all
Google.
math-based.
Why don't you just open a Google and a Chrome, put yourself in twice, and
Okay.
you'll have everything you
Because
need.
it's a Mac. It wouldn't work if you opened two. It just grinds to a halt. The hamster can't
To be
go.
fair, Chris, to be
Mac
fair, Chris,
attack.
my computer also has plenty of issues.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, it's been a great.
Literally,
nice
what was it,
coffee
like
break, but I
a
have
month and a
to
half
finish
ago?
this
My
budget.
computer refused to show text on the screen all of a sudden.
Oh yes, yeah. You go down to tea now. I'm liking that. Look, right. I've got to finish this budget, so I stayed longer than I should, but I was having fun. Hence why I've got my work
I
mic
miss
on.
talking to you.
Is Molly took the T-Bird away? Aww.
Apart from the fact that I've been down and out, did you hear I got rushed to hospital on Monday?
No, I did not, because nobody
No.
relays this stuff to
Told
me.
me earlier on the screen.
Yeah. My blood pressure crashed completely. So good fun, all of it. So I'm trying
Yeah,
to take
obviously.
it easy, but I completely forgotten the budget review meeting was tomorrow. So I'm kind of last minute. Sling a few 100,000 in that box, a few 100,000 in that box.
We send a few 100,000 my way. Don't
extras.
forget that. Put that in there.
2.5 million in extras.
Hey, listen, it's really simple. You send me $200,000, and in there you put research phenomenon known as the ego.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and remember,
take a couple thousand. Hey.
if you give me money, Yvette, it's not embezzlement; it's charity.
Yes, it's a donation. $5,000 under $5,000 is tax deductible. You cannot report it, so I can take $4,998.
Yeah.
Exactly, right there.
Yeah, I have to justify down to every penny, people. Honestly.
You can justify
Otherwise,
donations
I
to a
would've-
better cause.
Otherwise, I would have
Yes.
easily have funded Prometheus by now, but I can't, unfortunately.
It's been
You hear
officially
that,
said
LDG?
It's been officially said 3 times. I said it once.
yeah.
Mike said it twice. And now you said it 3 times.
Emotional damage.
All right,
Oh, bless
Yvette,
you.
Is this all he's using as gifs and videos
we were
and
talking about
sound
all the
bites?
churches earlier.
Yes.
Remember, I
Oh,
am
it's
a
gone.
vice
skunk?
minister for the United Church of Bacon.
Bingo.
Give me the
Bingo.
money. It's a
Bingo.
donation.
Bacon.
Bingo.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry,
don't
you
play
were
that
saying
whenever
you
get
what?
LDG knows it.
What, Mike? What were you
You're-
saying?
You're United Church of Bacon, yeah?
Yes, I am a minister in the United Church of Bacon. So if you give me any
Good.
money, it
I
will
like
be a
bacon.
donation.
I like bacon.
I'm also an
Yeah.
ordained minister, so if you give me money, it'll also be a donation.
I am
Yes,
too.
I'm an ordained minister
Yeah.
as well.
Yes.
Right.
Now wait. Wait.
I'll try and work it all in, but I'm not holding my breath.
Can you make me big for a second, Mike?
Oh, shit. He's asking Yvette to make him big. LDG.
Now, Yvette, my child, as
Child.
an ordained minister, I need a private jet. And God told me last night, Chris, Yvette will give you the money because she'll know how much you need the private jet. And so, Yvette, all I ask for today is for a simple donation of $3.5 million, and I can get a private jet.
That's a cheap private jet. That's cheap for a private jet.
He's going after Boeing. That's why.
But
best
you
I
don't
can
realize
do-
the 3.5 is there to to research the right private jet, and then I'll need more money to get the private jet. We don't go into the particulars of that.
Yeah.
You're smart. You're going to test fly a few, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
of course.
So the best I can do for you, Chris, is write to a friend of mine, Richard, who has several private jets. Maybe he'll lend me one to send to you to play with for a while. That's the best I can do.
The guy's going to send me one of his to play with.
Chris.
What?
Richard, yes.
Hold on.
Richard.
Richard wanted me to let you know, Chris, that the Mexican government is currently selling the Mexican president's plane.
Oh, a president's plane.
So you can
that'd be loaded with bombs.
Ooh, how much? I'll buy that for $1.
Yes, you.
I'd buy that for $1.
Damn it! You don't know who Richard is, do you? God, you people.
Yes, Richard Branson. I know what you're saying.
Right, all right, good. Oh, that's so good. All right. Yeah, he's got. Yeah, I think he's got six private jets. So, yeah, there's one part to Blackpool, so I could literally 10 minutes walk over there, jerry rig it. You know, I'm not quite sure how it works. Jerry rigging a plane. Is it like an old car? I'm presuming.
I will be right back. I have to restart my computer.
You got a hot wire with the red wire with the blue wire. Yeah, kind of similar.
I'll catch up with you, Chris, at some point. Obviously, I haven't been on streams particularly because I've not been well. So, Mike, thanks for having me on. Sorry to annoy everyone else. Good to have a laugh. I'm going back to figures now, and I will see the rest of you later.
At 9 p.m. your time, Yvette, the weekly wrap-up on Chris's channel.
Yeah, but it's Jackbox, and Chris doesn't invite me because he knows I hate it.
But you can come on and play Quidditch. Or Quiplash. I'll play Quiplash a couple times for you.
That's the only one I'll play is Quiplash.
And just to have you on, I'll do that for you.
Well,
if I'm still conscious, then I will come on. All right.
There you go.
All right. I will not take my horse pill till after 9 o'clock. That way I won't pass out.
You won't pull an LDG. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So send me, for God's sake, send me a link on Messenger, please. Not TwitTwat, because I'm not on it.
I know.
Have you voted for Hellraiser on TwitTwat yet?
What?
Tom Hanks, not Hellraiser. Tom Hanks.
You voted for the wrong one. Just vote for Tom Hanks, dude.
I thought that might wake him up.
I'll be back.
All right, and I'm going to go finish this damn budget for tomorrow's meeting. Mike, thanks for having me on. Always have fun on here. Darren, catch up with you in a bit. Elihu, always good to talk to you, darling. LDG, big kisses. Mwah.
Nope.
All right. See you guys later. Oh, sorry, Darren.
Have fun storming the castle.
Bye.
Let's see. Oh, God. I was trying to type in Twitter, and I typed in something not Twitter.
That's something you do not want to share on screen, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's it. This is spell check. Yeah, that's it. Wrong key. Yeah, that's it. See, it looks just like Twitter. See?
Yeah. And how you doing, Cam?
It's Cam's crash course.
Yeah, but I don't say that everyone's full name. I don't think I've ever said Darius's last name, even though probably because I don't think I can pronounce it correctly because I'm way too freaking American.
Darius Munchausen.
Anything with an umlaut confuses me.
It's Darius Munchausen.
So where is the poll right now?
In the stripper's bedroom. Oh, I got quiet. LDG.
Oh, still only 7 votes. So it's still Hellraiser in the lead.
Damn.
Screw you all.
So, was there anything you wanted to talk about specifically when we were insulting certain things, or no?
Yeah, you weren't around. I was saying how great WandaVision was.
Screw You. Just screw you. That's all.
Yeah, how much was being incorporated into Doctor Strange? Great concept.
Wow. Yeah, real great.
Let's see. Oh, wrong button. No. Let's see. Copy link. Yes, here we go. If you haven't voted on the Twitter poll right now, I'm reposting it in the chat since I have the other link pinned.
You can pin 2 links in the chat in a single chat. You know that.
Yeah, you can pronounce anything wrong or differently as long as you put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yeah, Darius Makuzian. Or Mooch. How is it? Much how is it?
Because it's like one of the things that's kind of funny.
Dude.
For the name Vile Mike, I use that because it's something it's been my gamer handle for almost over 30 years at this point, or almost 30 years at this point. But when I signed up for my Gmail account for it, I literally just put in order to get it to do what I wanted to do, I signed up as Mike Vile. So that it, Google thinks my last name actually is Vile. And then when I use my Google account to sign up for something, say the McDonald's app, it shows up as Mr. Vile. And when I've gone out to dinner with my daughters, and they've, because they like to go to McDonald's, if I order from the app, they'll say, order for Mr. Vile. It's a real name, not Vile. So it's like Vile, Mr. Weil, Mr. Anything but Vile, because we're not going to say that out loud.
Vile Mike? Yeah, it's like going into Starbucks on December 24th and telling your name is Merrick. Last name Christmas. Merry Christmas!
My oldest daughter's best friend's mom, her name is actually Merry. Mary. Uh-oh, he's back.
Oh, crap.
Yes. They call me Mr. Vile.
I remember that.
I gotta run to the
Go ahead and vote on it, Chris.
What?
You vote on the Twitter thing.
Did you vote for Tom Hanks on Twitter yet?
I'm looking.
Or Hellraiser to make Yvette happy.
Yeah, it's in the chat. The Twitter link is in the chat for it directly.
I'm hoping it showed up on. Did it show up on YouTube? Because I just put it in the Streamlabs chat.
Know. Well, Hellraiser's winning. I picked Terminator though, so fuck all y'all.
I don't know the Hellraiser movies.
I don't get the vote.
Fuck all of you. All of you. Fuck yourselves.
I don't know that well, man.
Forget about it. You're a vile one.
You're a vile one.
Mr. Vile. That's like so like
Mr. Mike.
No duh.
What's funny is I'm acting as a dungeon master for one of my daughters.
Wait, time out. You're dungeon master? I'm planning on going out of town next week, and I need somebody to watch my dungeon for me. So can you do that?
No, say no. There's escape possibilities. Say no.
Not that type of dungeon master. But the main villain that I've created for their campaign is Master Vile. Because I just stole the name from Power Rangers. But
nice. Very classy.
Oh yeah. Oh, the whole campaign is based around Power Rangers essentially. Because everyone actually they start off as a classless character, but they each get a transformation device that turns them into a classic D&D type character, like a warrior, a ranger, a spellcaster, that kind of stuff. So, and they only have a limited amount of turns during a battle to actually use those powers before their powers go away and they're back down to being unclassed. So
everybody's
one
unclassed.
of the characters literally turns into essentially a Power Ranger rider type character.
So everybody's unclassed except for when they use this thing.
Yes.
And you're going to make them spin, or not spin, but roll the dice to find out what they become.
No. Each power up they have turns them into a specific thing. Like one of the guys turns into a knight, essentially, but he's a warrior.
Wouldn't it be? And this is just a suggestion. Wouldn't it be interesting to put like one of these transformation things out there in the world, and that if they find it, what it is you roll your dice, and that determines what you become. It has all of them within it.
How about you add a wheel and the wheel spins?
Yes,
and,
yes, a wheel.
And it lives on country all the time.
Idea.
And it lives on country. Okay.
We're trying. I'm trying to keep it a little bit simple for them. Okay, they already argued over it. And
It's
yes,
like a game of life. They have a wheel. Come on, and dice.
But yes, the characters do have Zords, but they're not really Zords. They are clockwork mechs that they pilot. And yes, the clockwork mechs can join together to form a giant humanoid shape. And yet, the Master Vile character can make specific monsters grow, including, so far, made a gnome grow to 100 feet tall.
Okay.
So let me get this straight. Master Vile allows the ability to grow certain things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So far, we made a gnome grow, a skeleton grow, but they couldn't fight them yet because they don't actually have all of them have their mechs yet. So they couldn't actually fight them. They had to run away.
Gotcha.
So it's really funny that
Cam.
technically in the game right now, there's still a giant skeleton roaming the land, stomping and killing things that they have not stopped.
To Cam really quick. I had tried that, and actually one of my past Dungeonites guests, he said he was going to watch over the rest of them, and he escaped, and we will not speak of his name.
Pawnstar.
Wait, shut up. Don't tell people who it is. They'll call
I
him
didn't
up
say
and
his
say,
real
"Hey,
name. I didn't say his real name.
But his name on Twitter is Pawnstar, and they'll
I did not say Pawnstar. I said Handstar. Dude, you said his real name.
But
oh God.
Han. I mean, come on. It's like Star Wars all over again here. Come on.
Or Shang-Chi. Chong. Yeah, okay, I understand. I see.
It was at this moment you realized that he fucked up.
It was in this moment that he realized he fucked up. And now we watch the penguins go across the
Okay, I'm gonna take off, guys. I gotta get ready to go to the store.
No worries. I might have to end the stream a little bit sooner because I might have to. I'm going to be taking some of Mrs. Vile's family to the dentist.
It's
Some of the little
fine.
ones. The little ones.
Don't forget to treat them with lollipops afterwards.
Oh, I'm sure the dentist would enjoy that.
Hey, it keeps them in business.
That's why they always give you one when you leave. Here, take a lollipop with you. Not
It's
only
sugar-
do I have stock in that lollipop company.
Yeah, it's sugar-free. Wink, wink.
No, my dentist never gave us lollipops when we left our visits. You know, I always got a toothbrush and a crappy one at that.
Oh, I get those. I got those too.
Okay, I'm gonna take off, guys.
All right.
Take it easy.
Later, Elliot. Thanks for joining.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
Later, weirdos.
and then there were 4. Wait, no. So
Well, there's 4, but 2 of them are barely talking. So now I think it's just left.
And then there was 2.
There's something interesting. Yeah.
That's kind of your job too, you know.
I'm doing dishes right now.
You're doing dishes right now?
Dishes trick.
I'm bent over a freaking sink right now doing dishes.
I don't want to hear about you bent over anything.
All right. Man's got to do what a man's got to do. Got a problem with that? See my
Darren,
missus.
How you doing?
Oh, hi.
I tried to get you to
Been
talk
there all
earlier.
the time. We knew you were there. We talked to you. You said hi, and you've played Switzerland since then. I mean,
yeah, I was just listening to all the naked, raw insolence being uttered.
what'd you come here for? Anything less? I mean,
That was it. That was it. Yeah.
How you doing, Darren?
Doing good. How about you?
Been crazy busy.
You gonna grow a beard there, or?
No, I gotta shave. It's getting a little like last night. I was waking up going like a dog with fleas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I know I don't have fleas, so I don't think I do.
Yeah.
those are crabs.
I got a new razor, and I thought, I'm going to shave my head with this. I ended up cutting my head in 3 different spots.
Ooh.
And I was just like, okay, this brand of razor, not buying this anymore. I just bought it because it was cheaper, because I usually get Mach 3s, but the blades were really expensive right now. I mean, like, it was like $60 for 15. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that right now. And so I just bought some disposable razors for like $3, and the first one, cut. Okay, throwing this in trash. So, but yeah, at least right now I'm nice and shaved. I didn't think I was going to kill the chat. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't know if you read that earlier, Vile, but sorry about the Land of Dirt comment earlier in the chat.
Do you accept Darren's apology?
I'm sorry, I didn't read it.
She didn't read the original comment or the apology. So.
Okay. All right.
So here's the thing: she's not mad at you right now, so she.
Well,
can't
I
accept your
I
apology.
wasn't apologizing to her. I was apologizing to you, Mike. So because I know, matter of fact, that you read it.
Okay, now you just pissed her off. So you had it.
That's what I was going to say.
And you've done.
Well, she
wasn't pissed off yet. Now she's ready.
Yeah.
She's pissed off, so now she's going to accept your apology.
I'm not interested in his wife right now. I'm interested in him. He's the one who read the message.
Whoa.
I didn't care. I didn't
that
care.
kind of thing, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I have a good electric germ, but the one it's starting to be on its last legs. It definitely needs a good sharpening because it's missing a couple of things every once in a while.
You can buy the blades for the inside depending on what you have. If it's the ones with the circle blades inside it,
yeah,
and you pop it open, make sure you clean it all out of the, the scrub and stuff, and then every time. Go ahead.
What's up, Rex?
I was like, I clean it out. I lubricate. I do everything I need to keep my stuff in good condition. I mean, I've had this particular one for like 5-6 years, and it's been fine. Take
your blades, put them in hydrogen peroxide for about 10 to 30 seconds, so it cleans all the crap off of that, and they'll last for a little bit. But you can go online, whatever brand it is, and they'll sell the little circle blades, so you don't have to replace the whole thing. You can just buy those, and they're cheaper. I think I got mine. I got to buy more. It's been a few years, but I think I got mine for like $10. Now, granted, that now is probably $20.
I have to see if they even still make them.
What brand?
Sorry, I'm back. Last thing I heard was somebody lubricates.
Yes.
What? Okay.
You lubricate the mechanical parts of your electric razors, LDG.
Why?
Oh my God.
What do you lubricate them with?
They have
olive oil.
They have an oil that's meant for
mineral oil.
Yeah.
Okay. Never lubricated my stuff.
Huh?
Why am I not surprised that LDG doesn't use lubrication?
Naturally wet, baby.
Sure.
I'm sure you are.
When you're this smooth, you don't need lubrication, brother.
He's as naturally wet as the Sahara Desert, which does have a rainy season. So, I mean, there is some truth to that.
Yeah, I mean, if I was OJ's glove, he would have been arrested the first time. Went to prison the first time, okay? I mean...
Jerm is saying a denture cleaner works surprisingly well.
Yep, it does.
Denture cleaner or
denture cleaner?
Okay, so not denture glue. Okay.
Yeah, it's what we used to clean our dress whites with in the Navy.
You can do. There's all sorts of hacks for that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Certified Navy quill.
I'll borrow some from one of my roommates. He actually wears dentures, so.
Effordent. You put it in the rinse cycle, though. You don't put it in the wash cycle.
I've never bothered. I just
that would make
take
sense.
It by hand and I clean and do lubricate, then I put it back together by hand. I've never done anything like just throwing it into a washing machine or something like that, or dishwasher. Don't get me wrong. The one I have is waterproof, so.
I don't think that's what he was talking about.
I'm talking about a razor.
I know, but that's not what he was talking about. So it kind of got all discombobulated. He was talking about his dress whites.
Oh, I thought he was talking. Yeah, I thought he was still talking about a razor.
Nope. No.
I heard him say dress whites, but I thought he went back to razors.
We went from dress whites in the washing machine to like, I don't throw my electric razor in the washing machine.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I could just see Mike doing that one day. And his wife goes, "What are you doing?" Well, Darren told me that if I put denture cleaner and my electric razor in the washing machine, it'll clean it really well.
Yeah, I could picture some
why
people.
We're crazy.
I
this is why
I would actually do that, though. I like doing. I like the act of taking it apart and cleaning it and making sure that everything's in working order. So,
I still have I will not use it right now because it's been probably 10, 15 years since I've had it sharpened. But I have a straight razor to do shaving with. And I have the lather cream and all that. And then I also have the old 50s and 60s, what they used to call the disposable, that you put the double-sided razor in it and then put the top on it.
Yeah.
I have one of those too.
I used to have one of those, but those things were not really good.
Well, they were the first safety razor. Now they're not.
And by safety,
you'll get cut. You'll get cut, but it'll be safely cut.
Lot.
Not, you'll cut yourself, but you won't chop your head off.
Yeah, and it'll be a nice deep cut, so it's not a paper cut. It'll be nice and deep, so it bleeds a lot, and that way it'll flush out any bacteria in there. Very safe.
Absolutely.
1-2 stitches at the most.
Yeah.
So on this week's episode of Barbershop Talk,
yeah.
Actually,
Since it left, it's like guys.
oh yeah, this guy's talking. He's like, as soon as the chick leaves, we just start talking about shaving and manly stuff. That's what Mrs. Miles said.
Manly man stuff. Woman, leave and go. Woman, go to the kitchen. That's where we talk manly man stuff. That's how it's.
Woman, More coffee now.
That's normally what they do.
She cackles like a witch. Yeah.
You're married to more reasons why he's crazy.
I would try to whisper into the microphone so she wouldn't hear. I'm probably going to get hit for this. And I'm like, woman, more coffee.
Woman, bring me beer. Oh.
Woman, and more coffee. Go get it.
How did Vile Mike die again? Well, he said this on the stream. We never heard from him again.
Yeah,
I regret to inform you that next week's CNA stream has been canceled due to death.
Yeah. Someone shoved a coffee pot up his ass. We don't know how it got there.
They said the doctor's exact words. The doctor's exact words was, "How the fuck did that get up there that far?"
Yeah. It was so bad you even made the guy who did one man in a jar squeal.
Yeah, you totally fucked up that quib.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
All right. Well,
he'll do better next time.
Go take a nap.
Go ahead and end the stream a little bit early because, as I said, I got to take the little ones to the dentist. So, anything you guys want to plug real quick before I go?
2 things. One. Go ahead, LG.
No, just the way he said it. Go ahead and plug what you want there, Chris. Plug it hard.
I want to plug 2 things. I have the weekly wrap up today. Everybody that's in your chat is invited. You come over to there, you watch. We play Jackbox games. You guys can play from the chat and you can be a part of the audience. The more people, the more fun it is. And then the other thing we have tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Weekly wrap up is at 5 p.m. Eastern time on my channel. But on Hanstar's channel at 11 p.m. tonight is Name That Tune tryouts. Now, guys, if you like Name That Tune or if you like music, we're doing tryouts for Name That Tune. So we need you to come up and you'll try out. We'll play music. You'll guess it. It's an easy introduction into it in case you're like, oh, I don't think I could do that. No pressure. Come up on the stream, try out. And just you'll find out it's more about fun. We sit there, we drink, we do stupid stuff, we fuck up. It's a good time. So that's at 11 p.m. Eastern time. So please check that out. Come by, even if you don't want to play. Come into the chat. We always like having people in there making incorrect guesses. Like this is why my dog died and my girlfriend left for a country song. Again, 5 p.m. for the weekly wrap up where we play Jackbox games. I'd love to have all of you guys there. Resolute Germ stops by every once in a while. Darius Munchausen can be on there. Eric Saunders, I've seen him on there. But Cam, you can come by. All you guys who are watching, and if you watch this after he stops, you're welcome too. Everybody's welcome. So, Mike, I'm glad I was able to make it. It's been a while. I'll try next week too, but I'm not sure if I'll play, but I'll at least, if you got room, I might just jump on the panel.
Well, remember, in a few weeks is going to be the 2nd annual May the 4th Star Wars tournament.
I'll come back for that, and hopefully I'll have hopefully I won't have any issues this time. So.
All right.
All right.
Were you going to still plug anything, or did you already do so?
No, just the backstage is open. If you guys want to hang out, that's where I'll be.
Darren?
I'm good.
All right, then I'm going to go ahead and end the stream so I can put a bunch of try to transport a bunch of Mexicans somewhere.
All right, awesome.
All right. Later.
Yeah.
Later.